But for this one, everyone, come on, hang out with me as I travel through the Inaka, which I haven't been to in since the start of the world shutdown 2-3 years ago now. So it's good to be back, and we'll see if we can find some cool things that we can share with you all. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'm here in Akita Prefecture, up in Tohoku, taking in a relaxing Golden Week. It's the first Golden Week in Japan that has not been shadowed by the quarantine, by the lockdown. So excited to come out. There's a special quality to the Inaka, to the countryside in Japan, that especially up here in Tohoku really hits differently than when you're in the Kanto area. And I definitely enjoy just the simple things, all the mountain ranges that are so close, all the different types of nature that you can see, the different types of flowers, even just something as simple as the roads, how the roads are made. There's a lot of just flatness around Tokyo and in Saitama, but here there's a lot of winding roads going left and right, up and down. So especially being able to drive around like that, it kind of reminds me of my hometown in North America, because it was a little similar to that. There's a lot of space between houses, all right? There's a lot of not just yards, but there's a lot of space between houses, where if you think about Tokyo area, there's a lot more houses, so there's not much space in between those houses, so it can feel a little more cramped. So that's one thing where the Inaka of Japan does feel a little bit like the US. Sometimes you'll find very, very small streets, very narrow streets, big curves, and in a place where there's a lot of snow during the winter, then you look at the street and you see that there's actually no barricades. Here's a nice windy street, you're going that way, okay, and then you come off this curve right here, and look at this. And if you were to drive this way, icy roads could be dangerous. You would think, yes, I think it could be very dangerous. And then there's no guardrail right here. There should be a guardrail right here, Japanese government, I believe, to help people so they don't fall down into this big, dangerous area. But hey, you know what? I'm sure there's plenty of roads in the US, in North America, that are dangerous like this too, where the government just can't put these safety measures all over the place. So hey, what you gonna do? I guess you just gotta drive extra safe in the countryside. So there's so many great things about coming out to the countryside, and especially the countryside where I am located, where there's not many people walking around, and even the amount of cars going through the streets is very low. And finding a small temple or shrine like this is super awesome, because I can explore it just me, and that gives you such a different sense of being brought back to the past. Tohoku. It was a good one. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for joining me on my trip. Comment, subscribe. See you on the next one.